Little lady with your head, little lady, make your stretch, for the world is your oyster. Don't forget, this is your girl, Queen Sharon. Happy Spring Day, everyone. Today is the 1st of September 2025. It's spring, guys. The flowers will be blooming, and it's just going to be lovely. The birds obviously will be singing. If you're like me, if you love the Savannah Sparrow, I'm sure you'll be looking out of your window pane just to see if you can spot a Savannah Sparrow. Well, today I want to speak about the beauty of silence. Not just silence in that the absence of words, but I want to talk about the beauty of silence in that silence brings about noise that can only be interpreted by those who are in touch with their spirit. And so, to help me with this, I want to quote some of my favorite philosophers. I have this small book that I took from my husband a while ago. It's Words of Great Philosophers. So, we have so many great philosophers out there, but I have two or three that I want to single out today just to speak about the beauty of silence. But before I speak about that, you know what they say about when we are growing up in school, and our teachers would always say, the empty vessels make the loudest noise and the empty tins make the loudest noise. And so I never used to really understand that until I also saw this kind of saying, and especially in books, and I'm like, they're onto something. And so I found out that there is actually beauty and virtue in silence, not in silence where the absence of noise, like I said earlier, but in silence, in that there is so much to learn when you are quiet, and you also preserve your life by not saying too much. We know that from the Bible that life and death lies in the power of the tongue, and sometimes we also know that once you say words, they can't be retrieved back. Once you say a word to someone, even after you render an apology, the words still linger and they still remember the words that you say. That's why, as parents, we are advised not to speak bad words over our kids, even though they are sometimes troublesome, and sometimes their energies are out there and we get tired, as human beings. But then our words, the words that we say, sometimes it's better that we swallow them. So with that, I want to talk and quote this by Francis Bacon, and he says, "He that hath knowledge spareth his words." Now, when it comes to beauty, have you ever sat with someone and you just admire them, and they say you never know whether a person is wise or not when they are quiet, but the moment they open their mouth, they prove you wrong. And so there is a beauty that comes with reserving, there's strength that comes with reserving, and you want to say something, but then you reserve your words and you hold back. And so it's better to keep people guessing than opening your mouth and saying something that proves them right. So with that, I want to wish you a wonderful spring day. I want to wish you a wonderful September. Remember that words cannot be retrieved, and that there is beauty in silence. There is strength in silence, especially when you have the potential or the power to say something to someone that will break them, but you choose to withhold it, not because you are a coward, not because you are weak, not because you don't have anything massive to tell them, but because you know that your words cannot be retrieved. And so it is better than to only open your mouth and speak when you have something positive or uplifting or edifying. So this has been your girl, Queen Sharon. Happy spring, happy September. Bye.